Hello, I'm Larry Jones. Every day, extraordinary efforts are made by ordinary individuals. These people might be your neighbors, your friends, your co-workers, or that stranger passing you on the street. These are the stories of heroes among us.
I got on the track and I got stuck and bumped off the seat. I couldn't get back up. I couldn't see the train, but I knew that the train was there because it was blowing the whistle.
She was stuck in that wheelchair, was stuck on the track. There was nothing she could do for herself. We were attempting to stop, making our best effort. There was nothing we could do for her.
I was sitting there waiting for it to run over me.
On this particular evening, I was taking my daughter and her friend on a ride-along patrol with me in the downtown area of Lodi. Well, I was coming up on a street when I noticed that the railroad guard trains, which were in the next block, started to go down. And then I also noticed that at the same time, a vehicle which had been close to the intersection backing up very, very fast towards the train.
I was at the stop sign looking at my phone, checking movie times, and I just happened to look back into my rear view mirror and I saw Marguerite laying on the railroad tracks.
It was very, very unusual to see a vehicle backing up that fast towards where train tracks are, especially with the guards coming down indicating a train was coming.
Our first thought was he's either going to be goofing off in the middle of the train tracks till the last minute, or he's going to commit suicide.
And I came in reverse and I hopped out, and I ran over to her. I had to duck under the arms because they were down, and she was laying about right here, right out of her wheelchair.
All I could see was there was two objects. One object appeared triangular in shape, and the other one appeared possibly it was a person.
And then a train zoomed by, and me and Whitney both looked at my dad and said, he has a person with him.
He picked me up, carried me to the edge, and put me down on the ground, and the train went by.
As he pulled the person away from the tracks, they were 2 to 3 feet from where the train was actually passing.
It's a terrible feeling looking at somebody and there's nothing you can do as you're coming up and knowing that you're going to kill them.
After the train had stopped, I went over and looked at the wheelchair. It was probably 50 or 60 feet down that way, just completely torn apart.
There's no doubt in my mind if Sam would not have been driving by that she would have been hit in the middle of those tracks.
He put his life on that tracks for me, and I think he's a wonderful person. He's a marvelous boy. He's my angel.
To see that and to jump out of his vehicle and put his life in danger for somebody he didn't really even know, just because he saw that they were in need. And I think it's just, I think that's a true description of a hero.
All I did was the right thing. It didn't really go through my mind whether the whole hero thing. I just acted, and I'm glad I did the right thing. I wouldn't call it really heroic. It's just doing what anybody should do. It was either do the right thing or sit there and watch her get hit by a train. And it'd be very hard for me to live with just having not done nothing.